The one good memory. I love you too, Lucy. Did I do it? Good ending, please. Oh, there better not be a middle ending or I'll be pissed. When I open my eyes, the first thing I see is Waltz. He is leaning over me, anxiety clearly etched onto his face. Waltz? Thank goodness you're finally awake. I slowly inspect my surroundings only to realize that I am back in my old room at the Martian. I try to remember how I got here, but my memories are hazy. What happened? You passed out. I've been sleeping here for 3 days! Holy shit. 3 days? I push myself up on the bed and wince. My body is unusually heavy. Walt places his hand on my shoulders and gently eases me back onto the pillows. You're still weak. You need more rest. I close my eyes and try to remember what happened. That's right. I was trying to save Waltz from Mother. Parfait and Delora came to save us and then... it's over. I open my eyes and stare at Waltz. Right? Waltz reaches for my hand, smiling as gently as he squeezes it. Yes. My vision blurs as tears begin to sting my eyes. I hope Mother is in a better place now. A place where she doesn't have to suffer anymore. Waltz leans over and kisses my forehead. I'm sure she is. Waltz begins to fill me in on the details of everything that has transpired after I passed out. Alacaster has officially declared dead. Wow! Okay, wasn't he? What? Okay. At first there was a commotion as the people considered what Mother would do now that she wore the crown. Their worries only stopped when they found out Mother was truly gone. Fritz was locked up on account of being a possible danger to everyone. Everyone has been waiting for a verdict from me to decide what to do with him. I fall asleep not long after Waltz's explanation. She's a heavy sleeper. When I open my eyes again, I am alone in my room. I shiver as I sit up, head foggy. I rub my hands over my arms in an attempt to will away some of the cold. Something feels off. I slowly step out of bed and begin to head for the door, but before I even lay my hands on the knob, the door opens on its own. Oh, you're finally awake. Parfait! I don't think you should be up and about right now. You should still be resting. Parfait leads me back to the bed. How are you feeling? I look at Parfait's face and realize how paper white her skin has become. The circles under her eyes are even darker than they were before. Tired, but I'll be fine. But you don't look well. I'll be fine. I wanted to talk to you today if you're feeling up to listening. What's this all about? I want to apologize for forcing you to shoulder the heavy burden caused by our mistakes. Both Hilder's and mine. Back then, I did not have the heart to stop Hilder. If I had only defeated her then, none of this would have happened. Parfait reaches out and cups my face in her hands. Actually, hold up. If she actually did stop Hilder back then, wouldn't that mean that Lucette wouldn't have existed? Because then she wouldn't have married the queen, had a child, which was Lucette. Yeah, wouldn't Lucette not exist if she didn't stop her back? If she actually stopped her back then? Your dedication and kindness saved us all, Lucette. The future will be brighter with you as a TV bear. But what if I become corrupted by the darkness? What if... Parfait places a finger on my lips and smiles. No, you are different, Lucette. Unlike Hilder, you are surrounded by people who love you. Those people are filled with light that will drive away whatever darkness invades your heart. That is why I know you will be alright. Parfait smiles at me gently. It is a beautiful, shining smile, one that glows bright even as I begin to notice that the rest of Parfait's body is fading. What? No! Parfait, your body is... Parfait's smile became melancholy. I thought I would start to despair soon. My heart aches as I hold to Parfait's arms with shaking hands. What are you saying? Fairies and witches do not age physically and live longer, but that does not mean we are perfectly immortal. The body can only take so much damage before it finally withers away. But you can't disappear. You said before you had no heir. Because that is what I wanted everyone to believe. Don't worry, Lucette. When I'm gone, one of my relatives will take over the responsibilities I'll bear. Tears well up in my eyes as I stare at Parfait. I've lost too many people. Parfait, I can't lose you too. We are going to work together and bring back balance between the crystals. You still have so much to teach me. I'm sorry, Lucette. I would have loved to stay with you a bit longer, but my time is up. Parfait continues to grow more translucent even as my hands slip through her arms. I tried to reach for her again, but I can no longer touch her. Parfait! I already said my farewells to everyone else earlier. You're the last and most important person I must say goodbye to. Thank you for putting everything to rest, Lucette. Parfait closes her eyes, her lips still curled into a gentle smile, even as she begins to fade into pure light. Parfait, no! I reach for her again, but when I pull my hands back, they are covered in golden dust. The gentle dust floats into the air before me where Parfait was just moments ago. Be strong and kind, Lucette. Wow, that's sad. A few days after Parfait's passing, I went back to my training. My goal was to expel everyone's fairy tale curses once and for all. After more than a week of intensive training with Waltz and Delora, I am able to completely dispel the fairy tale curse from the Crystal TV. Now the fairy tale curse is non-existent and cannot be cast again in NGO. This is only one of the first steps I take in dismantling all of the damage Mother has done, but it is a step forward. And now with that done, I feel it is time to return to the palace. As the only blood heir to the throne, I have a responsibility to uphold and a promise to fulfill. Ophelia, Rod, and Emmeline returned to the palace a couple of days ago. Urian and Garland went with them so that they could act as security. Fritz has been pardoned and now resumes his duties as the palace. Only he is no longer my personal knight. I opted to stay behind so that I could spend one last day with everyone in the tavern. Now, as I stand here in the tavern, I realize how many friends I have made over the last few months. I never thought I would be so sad to part from all of these people, but now that everything is back to normal, we have no reason to stay in the Martian together day in and out. Oh, come on! At least spend like one weekend day, like hanging out, or like once a month. Anise, are you sure you don't want to try working at the palace again? You would make a wonderful royal chef. Thank you so much for the offer, Princess, but as much as I love to cook, I think I'd prefer working more with medicine. I'd like to train under Chevalier so I can one day become doctor. Excuse me? I look at Rumpel Chevalier as he flashes a smile at me. When his curse was dispelled, he remembered his name, Chevalier. Well, that's a spoiler. It had been difficult to get used to it, but not only that, his personality has mellowed somewhat. Take good care of Anise. But of course. And I hope next time we meet, you'll not try to flirt with me. Chevalier snorts and crosses his arms, but I see a hint of mischief as he smiles. I will try my best, though I make no promises. I roll my eyes at him and he responds with an easy laugh. I too am soon laughing along with him. Ah, a laughing princess. What a sight for sore eyes. Oh shit. This will definitely take some getting used to. I scowl at him. Seeing you in men's clothing will take some getting used to as well. Well, try to do your best not to fall for my handsome face. Sparkle. Right. So what are you planning to do? Carmel looks away and rubs the back of his neck. Well, I have to go back to my kingdom and hope that I don't find my name on a gravestone. Either way, I have a lot of explaining to do. Delora, where will you go now? Well, for starters, I plan on talking to a lot of the good witches who I know who are still in hiding. I'm sure they'll be happy to know that they can finally come back to NGL. They'll be even happier to know that we have a capable bear. Bear? My heart sinks as I remember Parfait. If she were still here, she would be talking about how we both need to do our best to maintain the balance between the crystals. What if I fail at being a capable bear? Impossible. Especially with Waltz there by your side. But, speaking of which, where's Waltz? All of us glance around at the circle. He left so quietly, none of us had even realized. I'll go look for him. I move first to the forest, feeling that he might be in there seeking some kind of quiet solace. Surely enough, I find him there staring up at the sky with his eyes full of melancholy. Waltz? Oh. Hi there, little star. Are we leaving now? We will be leaving soon. Where are we going? You suddenly disappeared, so I came to look for you. Waltz's lips tug into a smile tinged with sadness. Sorry, I just thought the sky was so clear today. I had to come out and marvel at it. That's not a very convincing lie. Waltz looks up again, his smile slipping. Waltz? Are you alright? Really alright? Like, really? I'm a little sad. Sad? Hildur killed my family when I was still young. I've been yearning to be part of a family again ever since then. When we became friends so long ago, you were the closest thing to family that I had. When we were pulled apart, I met Lady Parfait and was accepted to the Martian. Now that it's time to leave everyone, I realize how sad I am. I've lived here since I was first cursed. Everyone in the Martian has become my family. I move to stand beside him, then reach out to take his hand. His fingers weave their way through mine. I owe Lady Parfait so much. She gave me a family and reunited us. I owe her a lot too. Waltz turns to me and smiles. Sorry if I worried you. Shall we go back to the palace now? The palace? Not before you say your own goodbyes. I was planning on it. I just had to compose myself out here first. Compose? It's hard to imagine Waltz in tears. Well then, we'll say our goodbyes, then you can open one of your portals. How about we walk to the palace? I shrink back at his suggestion. You know how much the townspeople despise me. I know it is important that I build a relationship with them before I become their new queen, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Waltz's smile is reassuring. Oh, but I have something important to show you in town. Something important? You'll see when we get there. But Waltz brings his hand to my lips and kisses my knuckles. I'll be by your side, little star, so there's little to fear. I stare at Waltz for a few moments before I finally nod my head. Okay. We return to the Martian temporarily to say our final farewells. Why is it final? Why is it why are we not coming back to the Martian? Waltz, oh wait, is it because of the illusion that Parfait made? After that, Waltz and I walk into town in silence. I'm in awe as we enter the plaza. I notice immediately that something is different. There are lily decorations hanging all around the square and through the streets. I wonder why all the lilies are here. The people in the immediate vicinity turn to look at me, their conversation going silent as they notice me. It's as I thought. Of course they still fear me. Big sister! I turn at the sound of a voice and notice one of the little girls that I played with once before running toward us. She almost makes it to us. She almost makes it to us before a woman I assume to be a mother pulls her back. I'm surprised when the mother hands her daughter a bouquet of lilies and whispers something to her before releasing her. The little girl nods before running up to me. I bend down so that we are eye level, and I'm shocked when she finally throws her arms around my neck. Thank you, big sister. The girl pulls back and hands me the bouquet of lilies. My mama says thank you as well. I stare at her, still baffled. Before glancing at her mother, the woman nods at me, then dips into a soft bow. I take the bouquet from the girl and stand up. I can only stare on, still shocked, as more townspeople approach me with lilies in their hands. Waltz, what is going on? This is what I wanted to show you. Huh? The townspeople have been planning this for days. They asked me to make sure that you passed through the town on this day so that they could give you their message. Message? I turn back to the people gathered around me and notice that they are all holding the flowers with bright smiles on their faces. The silence is gone, replaced by exciting chattering and bright laughter. On the count of 3. He starts counting, and at the end of this countdown, the townsfolk throw the flowers up into the air. The delicate flowers flutter down on Waltz and I, showering us in gentle color. Then, all at once, they begin to say the same phrase, their voices mingling to create the most harmonious and overwhelming greeting I've ever received. Thank you! You risked your life to save all of us, despite how we treated you. And we misjudged you, Highness. Please forgive us. We know we had to give you a grand thank you for all you've done for us, so we planned this. So the lily decorations. Why lilies, though? They're a celebration of you, the soon-to-be queen. I feel tears gathering in my eyes, and I quickly wipe them away with the back of my hand. But there's nothing to apologize for. I was the one at fault. We judged you harshly, and we had no right to. The past doesn't matter anymore. We've all decided to change for the better. From now on, you have our full cooperation. Just as we helped the previous king, so too shall we help you, your highness. Everyone, thank you. I will do my best to continue the reign of peace my father started. The people's eyes are filled with hope as they hand over lily bouquets. My hands are quickly filled, and Waltz ends up having to take the majority of them. We continue toward the palace, the crowd cheering behind us. Whoa! Alright. It's a weird pose, but I'll take it. It has been 2 months since I returned to the palace. Since then, I've been working non-stop so that I can better familiarize myself with running the kingdom. I have been studying day and night, trying to broaden my knowledge of the kingdom. I've had help from many people and have come a long way. Today, I was officially crowned the new queen of NGL. My determination has only grown since then. I've been trying to take my responsibilities as seriously as I possibly can. But for the time being, I have space to breathe. A dinner celebration has been planned for tonight, and I am on my way to my room to prepare. Everyone will be there. I can't wait to see them again. Lucette! I turned to see Emmeline running toward me. I noticed that Rod is trailing behind her. Oh my god, he's alive! I was so worried! What's the matter? You seem to be in a hurry. What's the matter? The party is in a few hours and you're still not dressed. And this really isn't so dire a circumstance. It has been months, but it's still so strange to hear Rod's voice actually coming from his own mouth. Please calm down, Emmeline. Even though Rod has his voice back, he still keeps setting with him. The stuffed rabbit sometimes throws into little comments here and there. But it is! This event is very important. It won't take me 2 hours to prepare, Emmeline. But in my You're the queen now, so you must look regal tonight. I raise an eyebrow at her. 2 hours is a little excessive, and I'm not planning to do anything overly special tonight. But don't you want to at least look pretty for Waltz? What are you talking about? Mother and I want to make you shine so bright, Waltz won't be able to take his eyes off you. Emmeline! I won't take no for an answer this time. She turns to Rod with a mischievous grin. We'll be done soon. I'll see you later, Rod. Without waiting for my reply, Emmeline grabs my hand and pulls me into my room. Oh no, this is girl time. I don't think I should be here. And with that, I am done. I can't believe it took so long just to put on my makeup. I didn't think making myself up like this would be enjoyable, but doing this with Ophelia and Emmeline was fun. You look so beautiful, Lucette. You really do look like the part of the queen. Isn't this too much? Not at all. You should take pride in doing yourself up like this sometimes. You have such a lovely face, Lucette. If you insist. Now that we helped you, we need to help ourselves. The celebration is just around the corner. We'll see you later, dear. Ophelia, Em? They both stop right in the front of the door. Thank you for everything. Of course. This is what families do, Lucette. The two smile at me one last time before they exit the room. What's with this music? I stand up and head for the balcony. The cool air is refreshing on my skin. Father? If you had also been here, tonight would have been perfect. Lucette? Come in. I've come to let you know that everyone has arrived early. Waltz comes to an abrupt stop when he sees me. He openly stares at me, mouth slightly open in awe. My face warms up. What? Waltz turns his face away, his face deep red. You look beautiful tonight. Thank you. A gentle smile forms on Waltz's lips as he approaches. He stops in front of me, gently tracing my cheek with one of his fingers. His touch leaves a trail of warmth on my cool skin. My star is shining brighter tonight. Waltz holds out his hand. May I have this dance, my lady? I cannot help but giggle as I place my hand in his. Before the dance even starts, Waltz has suddenly wrapped an arm around my waist. He tilts me downward with a smile. Damn! Also, Waltz, come on, man. Why are you wearing the same shit every day? Waltz draws closer to me, his lips pulling up into a mischievous smile. I'm lucky to be the first man to see you tonight, but I don't like the idea of other men seeing you as you are. I'm gonna be awfully jealous. I give him a teasing smile. Are you worried that someone will take me away from you? Not really. Should I be? You know my feelings for you will never change. And you know that I will always love you, no matter what. The two of us are frozen in time. I feel I could stand here looking at Waltz's eyes like this forever. I love you, Lucette. I love you too, Waltz. Hey! I did it! With the help of Google! I made the right decisions. That was Waltz's throat. Remember I said it would take about 7 to 8 episodes? Nah. Alright. Oh, wait. Do I have to go through it to actually get the achievement? Alright. Oh! Look at that! I'm gonna put the mouse away. Alright. Good old Rempy engine. So I'm gonna guess that Waltz's route is actually the main route to go through, because it has so much content to it. It has the most dialogue. Let's say the most let's say the most details to the epilogue. Tick tock goes the clock. Oh man. How many routes left? Oh boy. Woohoo! There he is. Lovely brown-haired Waltz. Now we got Varg, Fritz, and Rumpel Chevalier left. Spoilers. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next route. It's probably gonna be Rumpel. Oh, Rumpel. Because I feel like Varg's like the biggest mystery to crack. Because I still have no idea what's going on with him. Alright. Is he like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing? It's hard to tell. Alright. Bye-bye.